My dear students, our Torah portion, Vayechi, is the 12th and final portion of the book of Genesis. It tells of the patriarch Jacob's life, his final blessing to his children, and his death. Jacob came down to Egypt from Canaan at age 130, and he died there at age 147. But the Torah, which does not waste a single word, then tells us that he was in Egypt for 17 years. Why does it tell us this fact? Couldn't we deduce it from Jacob's arrival in Egypt at 130 and his death there at 147? Couldn't we do the math? It is as if I said, I went to school from the year 2000 to the year 2004. I went to school for 4 years. The number 17 is significant here and merits emphasis. Jacob's son Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers when he was 17 years old. Until that event, Jacob cared for his son and protected him, as would any father. Now Jacob himself is in Egypt being cared for and protected by his son Joseph, the viceroy of Egypt. Father and son, and then son and father, sustained each other for 17 years. Joseph by Jacob in his initial years, and Jacob by Joseph in his last years. A foundational principle of Torah is midah keneged midah, that what we do returns to us. Jacob merited to be cared for by his son for 17 years because he had cared for Joseph for 17 years. That is why the Torah reminds us of this statistic, for it teaches that we receive as we give. We may not know when our recompense will be, and we may not know how it will be, but because God rules the world, we know that it will be. Shabbat Shalom.